everybody. Happy Thursday. Here we are in October. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your summer and going into fall with a whole new fire and energy. So I wanted to hop on here to say hello. I missed you guys. Did you know? I wanted to tell you about my upcoming program, but I wanted to give you some information of value, and would love your comments if you're listening in on the replay or seeing me live here on Facebook or LinkedIn, um, wherever you are. Give me a comment below and let me know you're here so I know you're listening. Did you know that 70% of US adults over the age of 20 are overweight or obese, medically speaking? And a third of US adults are actually obese. If you are in the category, whether you're male or female, depending on your height and age and so forth, BMI, I'm not concerned about BMI, and I'll tell you more about that. But basically, where you are today in terms of your weight can actually affect your propensity for metabolic syndrome. And metabolic syndrome is heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, your propensity for cancer, your propensity for any kind of disease that affects your that comes from a broken immune system. And do you know that only losing 5 to 10% of your body fat can actually reduce your risk drastically for all of these metabolic issues? So here we are during this time. We're going into fall, we're going into winter. We're going to be more indoors after the summer. Maybe you've been more active during the summer and have been walking, doing more physical activity. But we're going into fall and we're going into winter now. And your movement and your food choices are going to be a little different. So the topic of my little chat here, my live, is about 'tis the season to tame your hunger. And I wanted to just kind of just tell you about these statistics, because what's going on right now in terms of COVID is that the fundamental situation in US and also around the world, but more than a third of the population is obese and are at increased risk for other metabolic issues, whether it be type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, high blood pressure. Your risk for stroke and cancer just increases dramatically. And I know you guys have heard this, but this is really, really important. If you are around 200 pounds, just losing 10% of your weight. 10% of your weight can actually greatly reduce your likelihood of your immune system breaking down, your basically foundation to invite disease. You would greatly reduce the risk of that. So my name is Tina Hung. I'm a health and weight loss coach and a mindset coach. And why am I doing this? I'm not doing this just for vanity. I'm working with clients, and I'm working with you to give you the best possible outcomes in midlife, during times of stress, during times of um, um, COVID circumstances that are beyond our control. So it's not about vanity. It's not about just looking great and losing that 5 to 10, 20 pounds of weight, but it truly is about reducing your risk. And so tis the season to tame your hunger is really about, here we are going into the holidays, and if you've packed on COVID weight over the last 6 months, 9 months, and some of you have actually gotten healthier, which is fantastic because you had a little more flexibility at home in terms of time working at home and being able to move your body and actually be more conscientious about eating at home. Um, but imagine this, just losing 10% of your body weight can actually greatly reduce your propensity for disease. And that's really what I am all about. So, the couple things, as a mindset and health coach, what I do is I look at your macros and micros, and those are really important. And also your exercise and your movement. That's super important in terms of being able to be empowered to get your health back, your vitality back in your midlife. But really, it comes down to two major things outside of nutrition and exercise that most coaches, most trainers, most health coaches don't even talk about. And that is your mindset and habits. And this is super, super key to actually making your health outcomes achievable long term. Not yo yo dieting, not just losing a quick 10 or 15 or 20, which is hard to do to begin with. But it's really about your mindset and habits. And that's where I really help you address your cravings and understanding where your hunger is coming from. And it can be physical, it could be chemical, it could be biological, but it also can be emotional. And also mindset regarding, if you have been in the mode of, oh, I got to lose 15 to 20 pounds. Oh, what the hell? I'm going to do it, but it's not going to work. This limiting belief that, losing weight is just a temporary fix, that you are kind of destined hormonally in your midlife to actually have that middle-aged middle. More and more today, there are people who have overcome that mindset and are able to have, uh, when they're 65, look like they're 55 or 45, and also have the health parameters of being 40 years old. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine having um, just vibrancy and energy and not being on pharmaceutical medications and feeling really amazing in your midlife. So this is what it's really about. And as far as your habits, you know, I know you're used to doing the football games and doing the chips and the dips and the cakes and the cookies and the donuts, and here we are in fall season. um, we're starting to cover up and wearing baggy clothes and sweaters and stuff like that. And that's a visual standpoint. That's just like a visual standpoint. But most people are not taught or trained or learn how to retrain their habits, their lifestyle habits, from the minute they wake up in the morning till the time they go to sleep. Each of your habits actually contribute to the outcome of your health. And fundamentally, if that is not actually reviewed and evaluated, you can actually, you know, th- there's an opportunity there. If you're able to actually look at your habits from the minute you wake up to the time you go to sleep, and you're able to make some small adjustments along the way, It's incremental. It's actually, it works from week to week if you just make small changes, small milestone changes. They become permanent habits. They really do. And believe it or not, as far as cravings and um, you can change your palate in terms of your sweet cravings. You can actually crave better food. You can crave healthier food when you know how your body is interpreting that data. And food is data. Food is information for your body to utilize for energy, for mindset, for mood, all of it. So I urge you over this October, as we are entering October and getting into the holiday eating occasions, that you consider this. Think about your mindset. Where is it at? Think about your habits. Where is it at? What are the go-to things that you've been normally doing that potentially one little modification can actually help you lose that body weight? Even 10% can actually reverse the risk of metabolic issues like heart disease, like diabetes, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. These are things that are treatable on your own without medications, without a lot of intervention. And we want to stay away from intervention as much as possible and be able to get through those kind of issues and prevent those issues naturally on our own. Um, our healthcare system is a disease management system. So it's really up to you and me to take control over our health. And so our mindset and habits are absolutely key, absolutely so critical, much more beyond the nutrition on your plate and the movement that you have on a daily basis. So your mindset and habits. I'm going to be doing this training next week, October 11th through the 15th, called "'Tis a Season to Tame Your Hunger." And we're really going to get into training of really. I am going to be coaching you in a group setting daily from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I encourage you to sign up and join me on this. If you're wondering if there's another way besides deprivation or besides caloric restriction, which doesn't work, and you know it, if you're educated and you've been through the yo-yo diets before, you know it doesn't work long term. This time around, make it different. Let's turn your weight loss into a different situation. Let's turn it into a different mindset. Let's actually start changing your habits long term. And I'm telling you right now, this could potentially save your life. And that's very serious, but it really potentially can. And not only that, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel more energetic than you've ever felt before. And I don't know. I'm excited for this training, and I would love to see you. And it's 5 potent strategies to help you sail through the holiday. And believe it or not, you can go through the holidays without gaining 1 single pound. And in fact, you can eat your way to fat loss. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. So don't miss this training. Please join me. Register through the bit.ly, bit.ly /tame your hunger, and join me. If you're interested in really taking a look at your mindset and habits and turning that around to really sail through the holidays in control, joyful, not feeling deprived, but at the same time, completely in control. I look forward to seeing you next week. Just register on the link that's in the comments, and give me a comment if you're hitting you're seeing this replay later on. Let me know what you think. What would you like to hear? What would you like to learn more about? This is not your traditional diet kind of training. This is about true mindset and habit transformations that can affect you for the rest of your life. So, um, don't miss this. And I hope to see you. And I am compassionately here for you and adore you and want you to live a life of vitality in your midlife. And right now is more important than ever before. So don't miss this. Join me and we're going to have an intimate setting of coaching experience that we can address your specific situation and concerns. So I look forward to seeing you and let me know if you have any questions. PM me if you are interested and serious about it. I'm happy to give you a VIP code to join for free. I will talk to you soon.